Welcome, everybody, to the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer. We have a guest, a panel of always. The Mania Mega Panel is in. We've got a few in the house. Other people will be popping on. It's Friday night. Things are going on. We're going to talk some independent wrestling. We're going to give our pay-per-view picks, and we're going to advertise the shit out of a whole bunch of stuff. So just stay tuned, relax, grab a beer. And don't cancel me would be great if you're listening. So stay tuned for the Triple B Experience. Okay, once again, I'm back. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and this is the Triple B Experience. This is the show where I talk wrestling, pop culture, what I ate, what I didn't eat, what I'm doing, what if I mowed grass. It's a smorgasbord of something in this show because we also do the Steelers Dynasty podcast, myself and Shane Stodmiller, special field correspondent. We're doing all the Steelers stuff will be on the Facebook and YouTube channel. I will not post any Steelers stuff on my personal page. I'm going to say it slowly one more time. I am not going to post any Steelers stuff on my Facebook personal page anymore. If you want to hear my comments and see our shows, you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Steelers Dynasty podcast, and the Facebook Steeler Dynasty podcast. Well, enough said. But last Wednesday when we did it, when we went to the other side, I had no comments. So it happens. I'm just trying to tell you, it's two separate entities. But hey, we got a special, couple of special guest appearances in the house tonight. Some people that are full of knowledge. They're very scholarly in all the things that they do. First and foremost, he is the world beater. He is Imagine heavyweight champion, the man who kicks ass and takes names, Mr. Chris Coleman. Chris, how you doing tonight?
Good, Bubba. How are you?
Pretty good. I had to say that because I wrote that down and people didn't understand when I said, hey, you got to go somewhere else to watch something. I don't have to have a speaking spell. You ever have a speaking spell when you were a kid?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to borrow yours if you still have it, and then I might have to bring it back on if they can't get to the point. You know how that goes.
Well, sometimes people will hear you, but they don't listen to you.
You know what? That's probably every day. I think that's every day in my life. Every day. I talk loud. People just, I Brewer, why do you have to personalize? I'm like, hey, look, I got to get my opinion out there. So, oh, shit. God damn it. I got to hit the volume. See how that goes? Okay, my second guest. He is the host of Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk out of J-Town. And as soon as I find here it is, Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. He is the king of Johnstown, I believe. And he eats pickles on his pizza. And that's been a big talk this week. And I can't believe a lot more people eat pickles on their pizza than just Larry, which is surprising. Very surprising. So here he is, everybody, the king, Larry Stryker. Hi, Larry. How are you?
Hey, Bubba, what's happening? Hi, Chris. Bubba, I can't see none of your Steelers stuff on this page. What's going on?
You prick.
Could you maybe say it just a little bit slower?
You want me to slow it down?
Once more for the cheap seats.
Yeah. Once again, all my Steelers will be on Steelers Dynasty on my Facebook and YouTube page. That's where you'll get all my Steelers stuff. I'm not posting it on my personal page anymore. I'm posting wrestling and pop culture stuff that I do and trying to there's a lot of people on my Facebook that are Steeler fans. They need to go to that page. So hopefully it could be like Lewis and Clark in the Expedition. But thank you, Larry, for understanding what I said the first time, I guess.
Well, absolutely. Us Johnstonians don't understand. So, you need to say it just a tad bit slower.
Okay.
We're in Kemper
Okay.
County, not Indiana County.
Well, a lot of it's Indiana County. It's in the water maybe up here. I don't know. Okay, well, next person on the Mega Mania panel tonight is special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller. He also is the host of he's a co-host with me on Steeler Dynasty podcast, and he is also the host of the Big 12 West Virginia show. Looks like he's going to kill somebody as always. And here he is, Shane Stodmiller. Shane, you must be out on the road somewhere.
Yeah, it's I just came off my show and then jumped in the car and
you did a show while you're driving, and then you jumped in the car to do this show, and then you're picking up your kids.
I was in my office for the other show, and we ended right at 9, and I just jumped in the car and jumped on your show. So here I am. We're ready to have some MegaCast fun.
Okay, well, here's a gentleman. The Hill people are actually drinking sarsaparillas, and actually, this episode is sponsored by the Washers. If anybody saw Facebook today, that is a new sponsor of the Triple B Experience. I'm waiting for the check to come through. Hopefully. Thank you, Burns, for being a sponsor.
Bubba, a wetter wiener is a better wiener. Is what it said in the ad.
Yeah, well, you know how it goes. But if they give me money, I'll sponsor anything. Okay, everybody. The next contestant on The Price is Right. It's our man from. Well, it's getting close. It's our man from Punxsutawney, the kid who went to WrestleMania. He lost one in the last WrestleMania pay-per-view. He has his own show called Buckle to Buckle. He flew in from Pittsburgh. I guess he was doing something. And I told him 9, and his mom's like, "What time is it?" So, but anyway, he's here. It's everybody's favorite kid from Punxsy. He'll steal your lunch money and take a bite out of your sandwich. Here he is, Kal-El. Kal-El, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. So you flew from Pittsburgh to Punxsy in what record time?
Yeah, I was like shorter than probably any time that we've come back from Pittsburgh.
Oh, geez. Well, hey, next time you pass my house, maybe you'll see the new banner that's outside, and make sure you take a look, because now that's what we're doing now. We're putting banners in my yard for people to drive by, to 15,000 people that drive by a day. So that's what we're going to do. So maybe you can, when you see it, beep the horn, because everybody does when I mow grass all the time. You ever see me mow grass?
I'm not.
Okay. It's not a pleasant sight. So you're going to go undefeated tonight, probably?
Hopefully. There's a few tough ones tonight, so we'll have to analyze those.
Oh, come on. Tough. They're only, I think, what? Is there 6 matches?
It's like 5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, not many. Yes, tell Stainer I am losing weight. I've lost 19 pounds. Thank you, Burns. We're going to get a lot of comments from the people on the Hill tonight. They don't get out much, and they're going to be commenting on a whole bunch of stuff, but we will be entertained, and hopefully we don't get canceled. But how's everybody doing? Everybody's doing great. I put some more requests out. I think Donnie might be working, and Rich Smoke, God only knows, the host of the NFL Elite banner. So I put it out there like always. Well, it might be Dart Night or Shuffleboard or something. I don't know. Shuffleboard. Okay. Shane's on the Hill. Fabe's. I got a whole bunch of people. Oh, you're having some technical difficulties. I'm sorry, Kal-El.
Yeah, I was earlier. We got to fix now.
That's okay. You got good internet.
Yeah.
So, okay. Oh, wait. Go Chucks. We're going to have comments from Burns probably every 10 seconds, everybody, just to put it out there. He's pretty fast on the typewriting ability. Slower in other reasons, but fast on the typewriting ability. So, okay, let's we're going to go off, and we're going to do some I got some independent shows that are not out this weekend, but probably next weekend. I try to plan ahead. So we have a whole bunch of stuff going on in the independent wrestling world. This is, I put them all on, so please That's tomorrow. That's in Johnstown at the Galleria. 814, I believe it is. Larry, am I right? 814?
I believe that's at Logan Valley Mall.
Oh, where's the Logan Valley Mall?
Altoona.
Is that in Altoona?
Altoona.
Thank you, Coleman. Okay, Altoona.
Oh yeah, that's an Altoona.
Yeah, I did not know that. Okay. Battered and Bruised tomorrow night, 814. I try to advertise all kind of wrestling. You know, I don't try to show whatever, but if I get them, I put them on there. That's tomorrow night. And also, any of you guys ever went to Prospect Pro Wrestling? May 17th. It's a big birthday bash. They always have show Friday night, and I don't go because I always do this show. You guys ever been to a show? Prospect Pro? No.
No,
That's a
sir.
bad sign. If not any of us, none of us went. Shane might have went.
Where's that at in Prospect? I'm in Prospect right now. Where's the show at?
Is it Worthington?
Oh, Worthington. Okay, that's out by Katanning. Okay.
Oh, it's pretty close to Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one is the ball.
Bring that back up, Bubba.
Oh, hold on. I will. Okay.
Yeah, Worthington Civic Center.
Is there a Civic Center in Worthington?
Worthington, PA.
It's the old schoolhouse. It's back there 2 blocks from 422.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's about less than 40 minutes from me then, I guess.
It's 30.
Oh shit, it's closer than that. Wow, everybody's running wrestling shows. Woo-hoo. It's exciting. Okay, and this one, I'm just gonna go right down the row. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Everybody, last but not least, he is the host of the NFL Elite Banner. And he knows his football. He does know a little wrestling too, and he likes to talk. So here's the NFL Elite Show. Here he is, everybody. Rich Smoke is in the house. Rich, how you doing?
I was doing good until I saw Larry here, but I'm living the dream, man. Living the dream.
Well, you guys can duke it out here in about 5 minutes, and then you guys.
We went from a 45-minute podcast to about 3 fucking hours now.
Oh, I ain't doing 3 fucking hours. There ain't no way.
I can't. Listen, all I know is the longest podcast on Facebook to date is Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk, where they go on and on and on about buffalo wings and dipping in ranch or blue cheese and shit. So I don't know.
Oh, I could go for some wings.
I
had some wings last week. I had some wings last week. Oh God, let me see.
I do like that wing.
Well, no, Burns, we haven't got that far yet. I don't believe Heather Thomas is on the new Fall Guy. Maybe she'll make an appearance. I saw her at Still City Con. She was like 65 years old. So some people don't even know what the Fall Guy is, and I'm gonna have to explain it here after these lovely indie shows. So, and let me go. Yeah, I mean that's the new movie that's coming out. Okay, where the hell was I at? Because I got like a whole bunch of stuff.
Pros of wrestling, sir.
Yeah, here we go. Saturday, May 25th, Memorial Day weekend. Salute to our heroes. Ballroom wrestling at the Pros of Wrestling, I believe. Sammy Adonis is in the house coming in from Dallas. Should be a good show. RWA. This one might be a good one. May 18th. Lance Archer, who I never seen live before, against Beastman. I like to see Lance Archer. No offense, I like the book Lance Archer for an APWF show would be good. And have him managed by Jake the Snake Roberts would be awesome, but I know that's a lot of fundraising and a lot of sponsorship. So people, get out your checkbooks. So that'll be coming up. And also, Rise Wrestling, they just had a show on the 1st. They're back May 11th at Uniontown. And also, they are a proud sponsor of the APWF show. So if anybody wants to become a wrestler, they have open tryouts. Sign up. They have great trainers. They have people in WWE, AEW, and Ring of Honor. So if you want to be a pro wrestler, go see Rise Wrestling. So, okay. Right on. I'm done with that one.
You're missing one.
Wait. You know what? I am missing one. You're totally right.
Bubba.
Well, and you know what? Where's it at? I had it. You know what? I don't have it. You know what I'm missing? I know what I'm missing. It's a new one. Is it a new one?
It's the poster.
The Imagine Wrestling?
Yes, sir.
See, I knew I was, yeah. Imagine Wrestling, I believe it is
May 18th, Juniata Civics Association building.
Yeah. Yep. And I got the poster right here as I'm hooking it up. Because I don't have an intern because I can't afford one. You know what I mean? And you know how interns are. I don't want to be Bill Clinton or anything like that. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's how it is. But yes, Imagine Wrestling, and I'm getting it up on the marquee. Chris had to let me know because I do Slack sometimes. This is the show. No, that's May 18th. Shit.
Yes.
That's May 18th.
That's the upcoming show, yes.
Okay, right on. I thought it was next week. James Allsworth. What's Kal-El? What does he say? His hands are what? The hell?
I don't know.
Okay, good, because I don't know either.
Any man with two hands has a fighting chance.
Oh, okay. That's it. Yeah, and he got his ass beat by Braun Strowman.
And me.
Yeah. And you. That's correct. And he's a Ravens fan, so you know what I got to say about that? A little football here. Right here. I'm glad he got his ass beat. So that is your show. I don't. Uh-oh. He didn't. He heard you. He's just not even. Yeah. So, okay. I'm done with all that. Now let's get to some serious stuff. Besides we're going to get some pay-per-view picks here real quick. But tonight, now I know, Kal-El, you've probably never seen this TV show. And by a hand raise, did anybody in this panel ever watch the Lee Majors Fall Guy TV show besides me?
I have.
Thank God. I got three of us. Larry, you ever watch the Fall Guy?
I don't believe so.
Oh my God.
Can you refresh my memory? Do you have a graphic or anything?
I'll give you. I do have a graphic. Right here. Lee Majors. He's been in every TV show. Okay. Been in every TV show. He was a $6 million man. Now, I know Kal-El is not going to know this because it was in the 80s, Kal-El. Okay?
Hey,
and it was
you
like
watch that at night, you're taking a pregnancy test in the morning. That's what happens. You watch the Fall Guy.
No, Kal-El, that's not the case when you watch the Fall Guy. The premise, Kal-El, was a stunt guy who went out to get bell jumpers. So he would get people that skip bell, and he would go get them. And he had that pickup truck, and he had his partner, and then he had a female who was good looking. They were all stunt people, and it was a TV show. And then he just made a movie with the guy who played Beavis and Butthead the other day. What's his name? Oh shit! What a host of a fucking podcast TV show here I got. Gosling. What's his name? Thank you.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling is playing him. Thank you so much. I had a little momentary relapse, but that is the TV show that turned into a movie that probably half of us will go see, but I'm not going to go see it. I'll watch it at my house because it seems like.
Bubba, I'm so glad. I'm so glad my pop culture whoring ways are paying off.
Yeah, I'm glad because you might have to carry some of the Fall Guy material because it seems like I'm falling all over the place. Okay, Burns. Hey, at the Hill, you might have to shut Burns off because all his comments are just running together. Just saying. Anybody? Holy God. You know, Burns talks about stuff that happened 35 fucking years ago. Nothing's irrelevant. Oh, okay. That is relevant right there. Ryan Gosling will get his ass kicked by Lee. Lee Majors is 90 years old, Burns. 90 years old. He is not kicking Ryan Gosling's ass. He is old,
I beg to differ. I think Ryan Gosling would get his ass. I think it could be 100, and Ryan Gosling would get his ass kicked. Lee Majors. I mean, come on.
All I know is when one day when Chuck Norris is 100, I still wouldn't fight Chuck Norris, just for the record.
Well, Bob Derry's in the house. Joe Betts, Bob Derry. Bob Derry said Marky Post was the reason why he watched The Fall Guy. And I can give two reasons why Marky Post was the reasons why every guy in America watched The Fall Guy. And I'm not even going to ask Kal-El because he's not in this equation. But because his mom just came on, and I'm just not having his mom come down and beat me with a spoon. So Marky Post was very attributable, and that's why a lot of us used to watch it. And she was also a Night Court. If you ever watched the Night Court original show, probably nobody has except for, yeah, that's what it was right there. Yes. And then, but she passed away a couple years ago due to cancer, though. I think that's what happened. She was also on Modern Family.
She was on an episode of the A-Team as well.
Ooh, that's good. I like that. Okay, let me ask you a question. Speaking of the A-Team, everybody here saw the A-Team? Kal-El, you know what the A-Team is?
Even the reboot, unfortunately.
You saw it at least once, Mr. T. It was about a crack commando unit. Okay, they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn when they were on a TV show, and they fired like 1,000 rounds of ammo, and nobody got killed, and no tires got blown up. Well, what was I going with this?
I don't know.
The A-Team. Well, wait, hold on. I was going to ask if you like the movie or the TV show better. That's what I was going with that.
TV show.
TV
really?
show as well.
TV show?
TV show. Yep.
TV show is dramatically
better.
Shane?
Sorry, Bob. I had to get off mute. Yeah, I've seen the A-Team, of course.
Yeah, yes. Was the TV show better than the movie, Shane?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I think the movie might have been attached a tad better. I like George Papard though, so that's why I'll probably go to TV show then. So it's unanimous. Now, Kal-El, you might have to. I'm going to give you an assignment, and you're going to have to watch a couple episodes of The Fall Guy, and you're going to have to watch a couple episodes of A-Team, and you're going to have to write a 10-page paper on which TV show is different and which one is what you think could be relevant in your life. Probably the crack commando unit. Three of your buddies going down to Punxsy, and there's a damsel in distress, and you and your buddies kick everybody's ass and take their lunch money and take the girl and right off in the sunset.
And
I just ad-libbed that.
One paragraph on who Mr. T pities.
And why and another paragraph why he loves his mother.
And then wrap it up on how he's in like the WWE Hall of Fame because he wrestled like one match in his entire career. So
that's when he thanked his mother like 300 times.
Yeah. It's a pretty long assignment, Bob. You might have to like write out like a package for that so he knows what to do. That's a lot of
Sonoma University, if anybody knows, Sonoma University had a Division II hockey team. I don't know if anybody knew that. I don't know if you guys knew that, but the Sonoma University, it's on the outskirts. It's on the outskirts of India. Yeah, it had a hockey team, Division II. It had Alfie Sledzik and Camden LaFleur, and let's just say that when I went to Delaware, that was my pseudo name.
The only stick work that Sonoma hockey team saw was that Wolfendales.
Well, I don't know. I saw Kenny Arthur because I went to the Rose Inn this weekend and I sat in the balcony. The balcony at the Rose Inn, you could go out and sit. And I know I'm a little heavy and I didn't want the fucking thing to cave in, so I went on the other side. I'm just kidding because my buddy actually built it, but there was like 4 couples, and I went on the other side because if it collapsed, I wanted to see it because if my back was turned, I wouldn't have been able to see it because it would have collapsed. But they're adding on out there. The food was good. I had a burger and fries. I mean, even though I'm losing weight, but so okay. Next pulp culture thing that like next week. By a show of hands in the mega panel, hopefully you guys all know this. You all have seen the Planet of the Apes movie. Please tell me you've seen the Planet of the Apes movie, except for Shane. I can't see his hands.
You mean
Kal-El, you've seen?
Yes, I've seen all of them. Yes.
Kal-El, you never seen any of them?
Not
even the new ones?
Kal-El, you're gonna have. You got another assignment, Kal-El.
I'll tell you what. Even the newer ones were really good. I got to say, I was pretty impressed when they rebooted.
Oh my God,
it.
yeah.
It's pretty good. You would actually probably enjoy it. There's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
So, Larry, have you seen it? Any of them?
None.
What the hell?
What? The original had Mark Wahlberg.
Right.
It was great. The original movie was phenomenal.
Stop that.
No, that was. I know you're kidding. The original. No, that's not. He's.
The apes didn't look real to you.
Okay, Kal-El. It's a premise of time and space when the astronauts go into and they go into the future and they come back and the whole planet Earth is run by apes, like pretty much the politicians we have now. Apes. You never seen that movie at all, ever?
I've not seen them.
Oh, even the Mark Wahlberg one.
Yeah, they come back. They come back, and the Abe Lincoln statue actually is like a monkey, an ape version of Abe Lincoln and everything. The whole of history.
Wow, we're gonna have to do a top 10 science fiction. We're gonna do one now.
Oh,
that's part of your assignment. You have to watch. Next time I see you, you have to watch at least one of the Planet of the Apes movies, and there's like 10 of them.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. I mean, you could skip school. You could skip school and watch them for a week. I mean, that's okay.
I mean, hey,
You're allowed
there's only 14 days left or something. We're almost there.
Okay, so
really?
you got a Planet 8 movie every day, then you don't have to go to school.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and hopefully your mom's not listening because she's on here, but I don't know if she's listening. But yeah, that's your assignment. You'll probably get an A. I'll give you an A if you watch the first one, because the first one was to make it.
Yeah.
What's the problem? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the only problem is it's gonna count 0% towards the curriculum, so you're still gonna lose a lot of points. Bubba unfortunately does not have access to giving you a real grade for that. So the A+ is great. It doesn't mean a whole lot.
Oh, Kal-El, I got this comment, and you're allowed to go off on this comment anything you want, and here you go. Are you ready?
Let's see. Okay, we got a whole list.
Go off. Go off on them.
What? First of all, I mean, what? I don't know. I'm not sure. You see the name tag on the thing before the comments. I don't know why we added the I in there. I don't know what that's all about. Honestly, I forgot who Dora the Explorer was until Spanish class the other day. And I don't even think I've ever watched that show, nor the movie. But
look at your pajamas.
He never did either.
Pajamas right now.
I mean, he's probably got the whole outfit on, honestly. But I mean, he could even have some posters up, like. But
he's coming at you. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this is. Who's this? I don't know who this is. He's coming at you, Kal-El.
I have no idea what that is either.
He can't spell your goddamn name right. Tell him.
Steven Universe is probably some guy you went to high school with back in like 1983 or some shit. It's just
no, that was me, and I'm not Steven Universe.
Burns is watching a lot of Nickelodeon, man.
I don't know what Burns is watching. I really don't know.
Well, obviously Nickelodeon, because both Steven Universe and Dora the Explorer were Nickelodeon shows. So
he was probably friends with that director guy that
he was probably on an HBO documentary. He was on episode 6. Hi, I'm Brian Burns. I'm on episode 6 on Dora the Explorer.
He has friends in high places in Nickelodeon. That's all.
Hi, Ben Gifford. How you doing? Hopefully you're feeling well. Okay, so anybody gonna go see the new Planet of the Apes movie except for Kal-El? Anybody?
I don't go to theaters anymore. I wait till it comes out later.
Okay, I understand that. And Larry doesn't see any movies unless it's the fucking Gremlins.
First of all, I love the Gremlins.
Yes, that's the first smart fucking thing you ever said in your life.
I could say the same for you, ditto, pal. We'll give each other this one. We'll give each other this one kudos. That's all that matters.
I like Bugs Bunny, Burns. Bugs Bunny is a great cartoon. Kal-El, do you watch Bugs Bunny cartoons?
I used to, a little bit.
Yeah, when you were what, 10? Not when you were 45, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Hey, Bubba, I am excited for the new Twister movie coming out in May, though.
It's a reboot. Why would you be excited for that?
Doesn't matter. It looks great.
Why?
Thank you, Mr.
It
Bish.
doesn't
Thank you.
matter.
Thank you, Gifford, for watching me live. Thank you, Mr. Matt Bish. He was the CEO of Marvelous Bish Enterprises. Thank you so much for tuning in. He was part of the APWF many years ago. I'm not going to see Twister because I didn't care. I didn't see the original.
But I agree with you, Larry. My mom's favorite movie of all time was Twister. That was my mom's favorite movie.
Nice.
That's your favorite movie is Twister?
No, that was my mom's. I've seen it like 3 billion times. My mom used to play that on like repeat all the time. Oh, look, a cow. Oh, look, another cow. No, I'm pretty sure it's the same one.
Oh,
Best
wow.
part of the whole movie.
Well, okay, Kal-El, I'm going to ask you another question because you're 0 for 2. Have you ever seen Twister? Because you might got me beat because I never.
I feel like I've seen a little bit of it, but I've not seen the whole movie.
Gotta watch.
Okay, then we're about halfway because I've never seen a whole movie to begin with but I do like Bill Paxton and God bless him, he passed away. You know.
Yeah, wait, Bubba, are you talking Titty Twister 1, 2, or 3?
I seen all of them.
Okay.
I seen all of them. Those are Janet Jameson movies, and I watched all of them.
Yeah, that's right. That's
good.
right.
Uh-huh. And no, I never seen those. I have no clue. But
when I was Kal-El's age, Janet Jameson was on my wall.
Was she? Hey, she said she hit one of my likes on Instagram. And then I had Tracy Lords. I wished her Merry Christmas, and she also said thank you. You know, hit like a little love emoji or something. So I'm honored that I had 2 former adult stars actually hitting like on my posts. That makes me feel like, you know, I'm some kind of somebody.
You know,
what?
I don't want to tell war stories very often, but I'm going to tell you my Iraq, we had where we said
your internet's breaking up. You must got that Michael Fabian internet.
Holy hell, you got AOL.
He borrowed Brian Burns' hotspot.
Oh, yeah. Remember that when Burns couldn't? His hotspot was terrible. They're all together, though. They're on the hill. They're all watching this show from like 25 minutes, and they're all out drinking sarsaparillas. And then Burns probably typing on his phone while he got one hand typing and one hand trying to listen because he hasn't posted nothing lately.
The speaker at the drive-thru is messing up Shane's internet because I heard him ordering a second ago.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know. I'm just cutting it in until we get these pay-per-view picks. But speaking of drive-ins, I know Shane loves to go to the drive-ins. Does anybody else like to go to the drive-ins besides Shane? You go, Chris?
I'm going to see Twister
at the drive-ins.
Well, what sucks is where I live, there's like none of them left anymore where I'm at. So I'm too cityfied.
You don't have any down where you're at all.
I mean, if I drove like an hour and a half or maybe a little bit further, I could find some, but I mean, it's not like convenient.
The light pollution coming from Philly would make a drive-in almost impossible.
It's just like a daytime drive-in, no matter what time of night. That's all. It's no big deal.
I used to, and Kal-El, you could take this if you want to ever use this. But I mean, we used to go to drive-ins with a keg of beer, and we used to charge $5. So now it's probably 15 due to inflation, Kal-El. So you and your buddies take your mom and dad's vehicle, load it up down there at the Palace Inn, charge $15 a head. You could go to WrestleMania. You could go to SummerSlam. You could go to every pay-per-view known to mankind.
Now he can't because his mom's in the damn comment section. And you just ratted him out before he even tried it.
Uh-oh. Your mom said the YouTube on my live stream on YouTube dropped off. Uh-oh. See, Burns? You got us canceled already, Burns.
Oh, I can check.
That's okay. It is what it is. Oh, Fabe left. Oh, wow, that's terrible. Okay, so one more pulp culture, and hopefully, Kal-El, you can pass this. Hopefully, you've seen this. Okay, I'm gonna give the because I got the promo thing, which I try to do. So, okay. And by show of hands, I know Larry never saw any of these. Well, here's the new Planet of the Apes thing. I wanted to get that out. I think that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be pretty good. I think that's all. I love all the. I have every movie ever made. I've seen them all. First one scared the shit out of me when they were going through the cornfield and the fields with the big sticks when I was a little kid. Seriously. And it's actually based on a novel. And on the novel, it has the apes actually having modern technology, but due to the fact, Kal-El disappeared and reappeared. Due to the fact of the, are you okay, Kal-El?
No, I'm power's flickering. I'm not.
Oh
sure
no!
what-
Oh no!
Speaking of sci-fi movies,
Twister.
Wow! Sure, it ain't the grunge or the ring or something at Kal-El's house. Is your stuff possessed?
Get to the basement, kid.
Uh-oh.
Basement's worse.
Yeah, but not in the Twister.
So
Not
yeah,
in the
but
Twister.
anyway,
That's where you want to
the
go.
Planet of the Apes novel was modern, and they couldn't do it, so that's why they went primitive to save themselves money. That's all I know. that was my added thing here. Okay, you guys are getting to the. No, we're not going to get him arrested. He's too good of a kid. We're not doing that. Uh-oh. Even Gifford's losing his internet. It's spotty at home, he says. Oh, it must be a Punxsy thing because Brad lives in Punxsy too. So I don't know.
all those goddamn groundhogs messing up the ground wires.
Maybe. Okay, let's get to this one before Kal-El's
storm right over Punxsy.
Yeah, before Kal-El's internet goes out and he can't go undefeated in his picks.
What app are you using, Larry?
AccuWeather.
Oh, okay. I got that.
Okay. By a show of hand, anybody watch this?
I have.
Oh! Why is it the two that I thought never watched it not going to raise their hands?
That was my very first experience with X-Men. I mean, I was born in 94. So as I hit 5-6 years old, late 90s, early 2000s, that was the first X-Men I ever actually saw, was that original X-Men 97.
Well, so
I tell you what,
the original series ran from 92 to
94.
Yep. I was born in 94. Yeah, I'm only 30.
Yeah, he's young, Larry. He's young.
Holy shit.
I'm the oldest guy in Kal-El's. We go from high to low here.
I keep the beard, so it's not obvious.
I graduated.
It's a diverse podcast, probably the most diverse podcast going today. So, Larry, you've never seen any type of X-Men cartoon?
None.
Okay. Kal-El, how about you? You like Disney?
Never.
Please don't give me an assignment either.
Wow, that's
No, I'll give you the assignment. Your job is to watch X-Men 97.
Yeah. Do you have Disney? You have Disney? You have Disney,
me?
don't you?
Yeah. I
Well,
do.
either of you. Both of you got an assignment. You've never
Well,
seen
Bubba, you know what I got. I'm sure I can watch
Stacking up the assignments.
You got a lot.
Dude, you got a whole summer school coming up, man. You're screwed. No time off for you.
Summer's coming. You're good.
Yes. Well, yeah, Gifford. The X-Men is not real, and I know you know a couple of mutants, and they're probably on the hill typing right now as we speak. But
being from Philadelphia, I've seen quite a few mutants in my life too.
I can't. At least I figured Kal-El, since you're the youngest one, you'd actually watch, because it's actually a very good cartoon. It is, and Chris will tell you about it right now. Because go ahead, Chris.
So X-Men 97 is based off of the original X-Men the Animated Series. It ran from 1992 to 1997. At the end of the original series, Professor Charles Xavier was the victim of an assassination attempt. He was taken into space by the Shi'ar Empire, an alien race of superior beings and all that good stuff. By Empress Lalandra and the head of
crazy
her
sister.
Yes, yeah.
Deathcry. Crazy bitch.
Yes.
She's crazy.
And the captain of her Imperial Guard, Gladiator, who is one of my favorite X-Men characters.
Because Gladiator is one of the baddest bads in Marvel. Just
Yes.
to say, anybody that's listening to Marvel, He's went blow to blow with the Thing, the Hulk, Silver Surfer. He is that bad.
The Juggernaut, everybody. But
yes.
So the X-Men 97 takes place 1 year after that assassination attempt. And it's essentially the X-Men trying to continue the work of Charles Xavier to bring about tolerance for mutant kind, without their leader, without their father figure, their mentor, Professor Xavier. And kind of now the new trials and tribulations where there are people that are more tolerant, but there are people that are less tolerant than they ever were. So now they're trying to bring it up a little bit more modern, but still try to keep that kind of 90s feel to the show.
Yep.
You've never seen any of it.
Some of the voice cast I think returned, but most of the voice cast is new. They're very similar in voice, but you can tell the differences if you've watched both of those.
Yes,
Chris,
it's very good.
That was one hell of an IMDb breakdown, man. Kudos.
That was very good, Chris. That was real good.
I haven't seen that show in like 20 years, so kudos to you.
Well, it's on Disney does one episode. They don't do stuff like Netflix that you can't binge watch Disney stuff. So every Wednesday. And it's real good. Like, I'm not going to give any spoilers. Me and Chris know because we watched it. And it's in your best, if you're a Marvel fan and you like that and you're a big X-Men, because they're rebooting all the X-Men. Once this Deadpool movie comes out, it's going to be game on. And you're going to have to pay attention because it's going to be crazy.
And there's so many great cameos in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really, really good.
Oh, yeah. It's super. Yeah. So I give it, it's the best thing that Marvel's doing to date right now. That's what they say. And the MCU stuff.
I was going to say, like, the X-Men 97, it's probably the best animated thing I've seen from Marvel thus far. I mean, What If is very good, but it pales in comparison to X-Men 97.
Well, the X-Men Phoenix Saga is the best in the cartoon because they tried it twice in the movies and they bombed it.
Yeah, the Phoenix Saga from the original animated series is very good. Days of Future Past is also very good.
Yep.
So there you go, Kal-El. He said to hell with you guys. Fuck you guys.
No,
I'm out of here.
He better be going to start watching it.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
It happens once every show. Usually.
And then he messed up my whole pay-per-view routine because he pumped himself out. Now he's 4 instead of 5, but that's okay. You're going to still be 5.
He just didn't want to go after Rich.
Well, I know I have to go first because I try to make serious picks. I really, really do. I really do. So, and there's only 5. Now there's 5 matches, correct, Kal-El, or that's it, 5?
I think 5, yeah.
I'm sure they'll release one tonight on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Well, I have SmackDown on, and I'm sure Kal-El's watching it, and nothing's come on yet. Because that's already been recorded.
Actually, it was live earlier in like the UK for people, so this was already like pre-recorded. So I watched it earlier. They haven't released any other matches as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
So
they're only going to easy.
I doubt they'll announce anything on the pre-show.
They're going to do a 5-match card.
That's not real good in France. Like, that's crazy. And I don't like when they go overseas anyway. I really don't. I rather wish they would stay in they can.
Well, they're trying to cater. I mean, look at the last couple of years. They were really big in like Saudi Arabia and all that. And now you look at the roster and there's zero Indian people of descent in the WWE. They
got rid of everybody.
People, well, they were catering to the fans is all it was. They knew they were going over there. They're like, shit, we got to drag these guys on the roster for another 6 months, and then next year.
Yeah, they got rid of them.
They used them. Is all they did. I mean, look at Selena Vega. She got bumped to the top of the card. Once Puerto Rico was done, right back down.
Rich, you do realize India and Saudi Arabia are 2 different countries, right?
No, I know. I'm just saying, it was Middle Eastern what I meant to say. I didn't mean to say Saudi Arabia. I meant to say Middle Eastern.
Well,
Middle Eastern, Southern Asia.
I was going to say, India is technically Asia, not the Middle East.
It is Asia.
That's fine.
I'm saying anybody. Okay. When I watched the interview, they were talking about everybody in that region. So They said like
Well,
the Indian region or descent, whatever.
I got a question in the Facebook thing. When was WrestleMania? WrestleMania was 3 weeks ago.
Hell of a time.
Gifford,
It was
yes.
interesting.
Two of the
Was that-
panel
was
actually
that
went
Gifford?
to Mania. Yeah, Gifford said, "When's Mania?" He
Cal,
don't care.
Cal had better seats than I did, but it was still a good time.
Well, two of you guys on the panel went to Mania, so that's huge.
Well, it's
That is
funny.
huge.
Danny and I were supposed to go. I'll give you a really fast 30-second story because Danny robbed
Uh-huh.
himself. So this is how Danny lost $675 in 22 minutes. Get ready for this. Ready? So
Sure.
I
Oh,
had
God.
been bugging him for months. Like, hey, do you want to go? If you're going to go, let's get these tickets taken care of and we'll go. No. So the day before, I'm asking him, hey, dude, I can pull some money together. Go with me. We'll go down to the stadium. Nah, man, can't do it. So my cousin buys them for me at 3 a.m. So me, him, and his wife go. Danny that morning, though, at like 10 a.m. decides, you know what? I'm going to buy a ticket, and I'm going to drive all the way up there. I'm going to go to WrestleMania. He buys it around like 10:30, 11 o'clock. He realizes, holy shit, it's Sunday. I have work tomorrow morning. It's a blackout day at my job. I can't have any time off. I don't want to do that long drive. So this man tries to put it back on for a resale. Nobody ever bought it. It was a solo ticket. You know how hard it is to sell a single ticket? So he put it back on. Nobody bought it. And on just on a splurge of what Danny does, just does things and doesn't always rationalize them. $675 and never actually went to Mania.
Wow, he could have sponsored an APWF sponsorship there. Wow, that's crazy.
Woo!
I'm sorry, Brad. I didn't know if you wanted to watch it. Now he's mad because he didn't. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brad. We had it Saturday. It was a Saturday and Sunday thing, but I didn't think you. I think you were you weren't feeling. You were under the weather, I believe. You're always invited to my house, Brad. You don't have to have an invite.
It was cold as shit, just for the record. It was cold as hell at the end.
Oh,
of the
he
night.
said every day his job's a blackout. Well, Brad, like I said before you got on, I actually got on the balcony and I survived, so it's good. If it had held my weight, it's good. You do good craftsmanship work, and actually, he does. He doesn't cut corners. So, okay, now we're gonna go. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna get into this pay-per-view. Oh, God bless you. He's not mad. Thank God. I can't have my boy mad at me. But anyway. Okay, let's get with this. I got graphics for this. Okay, and it's not a lot of graphics because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. It's in France. It's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I love you too, Brad. And I'll be at work, and I'm going to have it on at work just to let everybody know. It is what it is. It's a documentary. It's a group. So we're going to go with this first match. For the ladies tag team match, the Destiny's Child versus the Kabuki Warriors, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Okay, I got to put the ladies match.
Does anybody care about women tag team championships anymore?
No, but I do care about women's wrestling. I do.
I do. I do. I just think the WWE just absolutely destroyed any momentum that title ever had.
They just threw these guys together and they're doing something. And you guys can give your take on every match. You know, you got all the open forum as you want. I'm going with new champions getting dethroned. Destiny's Child will upset the Kabuki Warriors. So I'm going with Jade will get her first title strap and Bianca. Chris?
I'm going to go with the Kabuki Warriors here to retain. Jade Cargill is not ready to be a title holder just yet.
Okay.
That's why they put her in the 6-man at Mania. That's why they're putting her with Bianca so that Bianca can help bring her along and help cover for her deficiencies in her training and her psychology that she didn't have coming over from AEW. Until they can get her up to speed, it's kind of on-the-job training. What Butch Reed did for Ron Simmons when they were Doom is exactly what's happening here. Bianca's going to help bring her along, teach her the system, get those gaps filled in her arsenal and her psychology. So I see the Kabuki Warriors retaining here.
Okay. See, that was in depth. That, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Triple B Experience, we have people that know and give you in-depth knowledge on every match and why. When I pick something, that they're going to give you the expertise on why not to pick what Bubba picks. So,
Well, some of us.
okay. Well, okay, Lair. This is where they were going. I know we're bebopping around. You're up next.
I'm also going to stick with the Kabuki Warriors retaining. I just don't see, like Chris said, I just don't see Jade being a champion just yet.
Okay, Kelly Moss, thanks for coming on the Facebook channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philly.
I was torn on this earlier today. I was thinking new champs as well, but I do agree. I think Jade's still kind of getting disguised a little bit at the moment. I don't think she's ready for that. Plus, I don't think it makes sense to tie Bianca Belair to her when Bianca still has a ton of hype behind her. So I'm going to say that the Kabuki Warriors are going to return this one.
You guys are starting a trend here. I'm getting kind of worried. Okay, I'll give the last one the anchor. You know who the anchor is. Shane, who you picking? Shane?
Nobody.
Shane?
Britt Baker.
He says, you guys,
Whatever
you guys, I'm done.
Hi, Jessica, your brother.
He finally got his food from the window. That's probably what it was.
Is that what he was doing? There he is. He's back.
He was ordering food.
Sorry, Baba.
No, it's
Sorry.
okay, Shane.
Spooky Kabuki. I'm doing can't vote against the Japanese.
So you're taking the Kabuki. Are you in the drive-through right now, Shane?
No, I'm going past Lake Arthur. It's all wilderness.
Okay. So you're taking the Kabuki Warriors?
Yes, sir.
Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Anchor, who you picking?
This is like the toughest match. I told you there's a couple matches on here that are tough. This is the main one, and I literally have been thinking about this since they announced it. But I mean, this is probably going to be like the only time where I agree with Bubba tonight. But like, I just don't think that.
Thanks, kid.
I just don't.
Okay, one of your assignments is expunged now. You only have to do 2. You're good.
I can't see Bianca Belair taking a pin, and I can't see Jade Cargill taking a pin yet. I feel like they're just building them up too much right now.
There's other way for teams to retain titles without pinfalls.
Yep.
But I mean, they might not do it a stupid way out, but who knows? So, but I'll go with Jade and Bianca.
You going with Jade? Okay.
Now Bubba feels better. Now he feels better.
No, not really. I mean, it was kind of like a good and then bad. Like, the only time I'm going to agree with Bubba tonight. One time.
I'm gonna tie the Bubba anchor to my ankle here, and because that's just means you're both going to be wrong.
Oh, Amanda, thanks for tuning in. Okay, Giff, I'll ask the panel this question. It's not wrestling related, but it's boxing related. The thoughts on you're going to get one person that's going to vote Tyson. More people vote for Tyson. One person's going to vote for Paul. Tyson versus Paul. Gifford wants to know everybody's opinion in the panel. I'm taking Tyson. I think he's going to kick his ass. Chris?
If it's a legitimate fight, Mike Tyson. If it's a exhibition bout so everybody makes money, they'll probably do either a split decision or Logan Paul will win it, or Jake Paul, or whatever asshole Paul brothers in it.
They're both assholes. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Rich?
I feel the same way, actually. I was saying the same thing to my wife today because she thinks it's the dumbest thing in the world. For me, I think it's going to be the same thing. It's either going to be a real fight, Mike Tyson, but if it is going to be an exhibition match where it's like, oh, you can tag your brother in and all this other bullshit, then they're going to call it a split. It's going to be a split down the middle.
Gotcha. Shane?
Hey, everybody's going to be pissed if they don't see Mike Tyson putting a slobbering on that guy. They need to whoop his ass.
Sounds like Mike Tyson
Larry?
punched yourself, though.
Larry?
I have to agree with, Chris and Dick Smoke up there. If it's going to be a real fight, it's going to be Tyson. If it's going to be exhibition, it's going to be probably Paul.
Okay, now the one who's going to be for the Paul boy, Kal-El.
Boo.
Jake Paul,
hey.
and after following this statement, I will be accepting no further questions. But Jake
That's
Paul.
good. That's good. That was good. That's good. So, Gifford, hopefully we answered your questions on that, which will be on Netflix, and then Netflix is going to go up at about $35 a month after that. So, Chris Ward, thanks for tuning in. Okay, second matchup in the pay-per-view Backlash in France. Championship match, Jay versus the champion,
Yeet.
Damian Priest.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Damian Priest is not losing. I'm going with Priest. Oh, hi, Michelle. Chris, go ahead, sir.
I'm also gonna go with Damian Priest purely because I'm just arbitrarily picking one. This match does not appeal to me whatsoever.
Gotcha. It doesn't me either. I don't even like him as champion. I like Drew McIntyre, and Drew's not even on his goddamn card. Larry?
I love main event Jay. I wish that he would be the one going over, but it's going to be Priest.
Okay. Damn it, Shane. Okay, but Rich, you're up now.
I think this is the most that me and Larry have ever agreed in a single, 56 minutes and 30 seconds ever. But no, I agree. I would love to see Jay pull it off. I would love to see Jay get a solo title finally. He definitely deserves one at some point. I just don't see them ripping it away from Damian yet. And I'm sorry, but Damian's a very very, very boring champion so far. So, but unfortunately, Damian wins.
Okay, well, I would go with Shane, but he is in the netherworld, so I'll have to go back to him. So, Kal-El.
Yeah, I mean, like some of you guys said, nothing would make me happier than to see Jey Uso finally get that singles title. But I mean, seeing him being the first pick for I think it was Raw the other night. So I mean, that's huge for him. But honestly, what makes me the saddest is that I have to agree with Larry for this and pick Damian Priest. But I do think there's going to be some kind of altercation that maybe hints to a Damian Priest Finn Balor feud down the line, because they seem to be doing that on Raw the past couple weeks. Because Finn Balor wants to go off after the tag.
Whoa!
He just mic
Wow,
dropped.
this is a crazy night.
Wow.
Whoa, hold on. There he is. Hold on.
He just
We got
mic
that.
dropped.
Wow.
Dang. So yeah, but
Come on,
like I said,
kid.
Damian Priest just wants to keep his eyes on the world title picture. So I think I am going to pick Damian Priest, but something is going to happen there.
Okay.
Question
well,
though, is there any chance that Drew McIntyre interrupts this match?
He should kick both their asses, really. But
I don't think now that he's
that was one of the rumors I saw though, was with him being so aggravated and frustrated, he was just going to try to shit on everybody else until he gets back to the championship match.
Well, I know Seth Rollins just re-signed up today, I believe. So, and he's taking time off. Yeah, he signed up today, and they released Drew Gulak. Thanks, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, used him in forever anyway.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great technical wrestler, but they don't. He's just, I don't know where he's going to be. Hey, Drew, if you got a good price, I know a place where you can come August and October. Got to have a good price though, buddy. $2,500 a person is just not cutting it for me.
Not like TL, huh?
Yeah, that's a little crazy. I'll get Shane wherever he pops in at. He'll be popping in. So we'll go to this match. Triple threat for the ladies' title. Ooh, that Tiffany Stratton is. Whew. That's all I got. Naomi and champion Bayley. Now it's a triple threat match. I hate triple threat matches, unless I'm booking them because I'm trying to get people on their card. But anyway, I'm gonna for retaining. I'm going with Bayley, but Stratton is going to showcase herself because they like her. I can't see her taking it yet, but she will take it eventually. So I'm going with Bailey. Chris?
I'm going to go with Bailey to retain here, and I despise triple threat matches. They tend to be, especially modernly, they especially tend to be two people wrestling while a third person is just lying on the apron going, when's my turn? When's my turn?
Yeah,
and
I know.
It kills the action for me. You almost forget that there's a third person involved in the match. I feel like
in the company.
and I feel like it's a disservice to Bailey to have her first pay-per-view title defense be in a triple threat. She deserved the chance to go out and have a good first title defense on pay-per-view in a singles contest.
It should be her against Stratton.
Yeah, I feel like that's a disservice to her to have her defended in a triple threat like this.
Okay. Larry, your pick.
I'm going with Bailey. She's going to retain.
Okay. Rich.
I'm going to go Bailey as well. I don't think there's a single way in hell that they pull that strap off for her just yet, but I do think that Stratton will be a part of that future plan because I will say, she is absolutely, she's annoying. At her promos, she's very good at being annoying. She's right there with the Chelsea Greens of the annoyance level, but she is phenomenal in ring. So for now, it'll be Bailey, but like somebody said earlier, she'll definitely be there eventually coming for that championship. So Bailey all the way.
Well, Shane, wherever you're at, I'll have to get your pick. Kal-El.
Yeah, I really don't know why this is a triple threat match. I feel like it definitely could have just been Bailey versus Tiffany Stratton because Bailey and Tiffany Stratton are the ones getting the most like pops out there. And I guess they just
that'll probably be SummerSlam.
Yeah, they got to give something to Naomi, but she hasn't really been getting much crowd attention. Like at that press conference today, there wasn't much. So for now, I think it's going to be Bailey, but Rich, like Rich said, I think she's definitely going to be in that title picture down the line somewhere.
Okay. This crazy tag team match right here. Kevin Owens, Randy Orton against the New Bloodline. Ooh. Okay. Well, since it's the New Bloodline, that's who I'm taking. I'm just going to call them Bloodline. The New Bloodline. Chris?
I'm going to go with Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga.
Tama Tonga. You didn't like my Bloodline moniker? It's like New Bloodline.
I like to say their names, and sometimes you struggle with that. So
I do, and you're absolutely fucking right. You're absolutely right. Okay, here he is. He's back. Okay, hey Shane, you got two picks because you're back at your house. Okay, Damian Priest versus Jey Uso. Shane.
Damian Priest.
Okay. Did you go get something to eat?
Yeah.
Did you? I do it. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
No, I grabbed a chicken leg on the way down the stairs.
Okay. Now it's a triple threat match. Bailey versus Tiffany Stratton versus Britt Baker. Who you taking?
I'm going against Britt Baker. I'm doing Bailey.
It was Naomi. Okay. Now we're good now. Now we're back to where we need to be. Larry, who you taking for the Sikoa and Tamonga versus Orton and Owens? Larry.
I'm also going to take Tama Tonga and Solo on this one.
I know. Solo and Tama Tonga. How about Jamanja? Anyway.
And don't be surprised if you don't see a new member of the Bloodline tomorrow.
Oh, Jacob Fatu? I don't think they're not going to give him an airplane ticket tomorrow.
I'm thinking.
He's good. He is very good.
I don't think they're going to fly him clear to France to debut him. They'll debut him here in the States.
Yeah.
Brad says never bet against Orton. That's what he says. Well,
he could show up on a promo. I could see him popping out for a promo. I could definitely see him showing up and at least making himself known, and then debuting in a match later on. But we'll see.
Yeah, I just hope they don't debut him underneath a hoodie like they've done every other bloodline debut so far.
Yeah, true that.
Okay, Rich, who you taking?
I'm taking as like you like to call it, the new bloodline as well. I mean, there's no way they're going to kill the hype on these two guys. I mean, it's just not going to
And
happen.
I'm putting it
So
down
I'm
there.
trying to build
New
them up.
bloodline. That's a
The
ticket
new
shirt.
bloodline.
Shane,
The new one.
The new and improved bloodline.
Oh, that's another shirt.
Improved, really?
2.0.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're
Okay.
improved.
I don't know if they are either. Kal-El.
This Randy Orton, Kevin Owens thing just isn't working out for me. They've been doing this whole thing, they've dragging it out for a while. But they've been fighting back the bloodline the past few weeks, and I just feel like there's no way that like the bloodline can win without like anything else. So I am gonna pick the bloodline, but I think I know you guys disagree, but I think Jacob Fatu is gonna come out. That's the only way that they're gonna win, and it's probably going to end up being in a black hoodie, and that'll make everybody here mad. So
What about a white hoodie?
well, Solo came out in a black hoodie, and Tama Tonga come out in a black hoodie, and so I keep going with the pattern.
It's going to be a Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk hoodie, Bubba.
Ooh, that's good. Ratings right there. Yeah, I wear yours. My 4X fits comfortably. Well, it might be a 3X now because I've lost a little bit of weight. So, okay, the main event, which is pretty obvious. Main event, AJ Styles going against Cody Rhodes for the WWE Universal Championship. Boy, AJ Styles looks like he seriously can kick somebody's ass. And Cody looks like he's too
my
smiley.
third grade reading teacher.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm going to go with definitely Cody Rhodes is not losing it. And Cody Strickland has defended his belt 3 times. I think Cody hasn't. He got 1, I think. Is that correct? Am I wrong? Right? That's what I've been reading. Cody needs to start defending the belt.
You may be right.
Okay. I put myself. Okay, Chris.
So, obviously, you're going to have Cody retain here, but this match is going to be, no pun intended, this match is going to be phenomenal. AJ Styles is going to prove he can still go. Cody can absolutely go. And the comparisons between how many times Swerve Strickland has defended the AEW belt versus how many times Cody has defended the Universal belt is just ridiculous. Swerve Strickland is defending against guys like Kyle Felcher, who isn't even the most over guy in his stable. So title wins over guys that don't matter.
I like your analysis. See, it's ruthless and right to the point. Okay. Larry. You're up, Larry.
Hey, guy.
You're muted, guy.
Larry.
Hey, it's Yin's turn. It's Yin's turn. Come on.
Okay.
I'm having technical difficulties too.
Well, we're all bad.
I'm
tonight.
taking Cody Rhodes.
Damn. Okay. Any reason why you're just taking him?
Oh yeah, because Cody's Cody. They're not going to take the strap off him that fast.
They can't deal with 45.
He'll have it for at least.
They can't deal with 45,000 Cody crybabies every week forever. They just can't do it.
Yeah, he's eventually going to lose it. Okay. Rich.
What are you?
No, I'm going Cody Rhodes. I think it'd be hilarious if he lost it this way, but obviously he's not going to. There's no way in hell Cody Rhodes loses this title, but I would find that hilarious.
That would be a big upset if you put a lot of money on Cody and he lost.
If Triple H really wants to show that this is his era, toss out a curveball like that, that'll get everybody fucking confused.
Put that picture of AJ up again, Bubba. I want to say something about it.
It looks like Shane for his college show.
Yeah.
No, it looks like he looks like the mannequin they trim that they work in like hair salon schools. He looks like one of those mannequins that they trim beards and hair, do the hairstyles on.
Oh my God.
Shane's
got a
mad
point.
because he forgot. Shane's mad because he didn't license the
But
photo
hey,
right.
Shane, if they put a West Virginia hat on it, he just looks just like you. Like, right? Like I'm telling you,
I got my shit's a little thicker.
I mean, look. I mean, see, there was hair.
Yeah, but I'm shaved, man.
Oh my God!
I got a
You and
big Brazilian up
AJ.
there.
Brothers.
No, I'm taking
Okay.
Cody. Yeah,
Okay,
Cody.
Okay, call L to finish this lovely pay-per-view. And it's actually very quick. So who you picking?
Yeah, I mean, like Chris said, this is going to be a very good match. Both guys are going to show up, and they're going to have it's going to be a great long match. But obviously, I'm
Going to be a Dave Meltzer 4.1.
There's no way. Yeah, something crazy like that. But I can't see him losing. Obviously, with Triple H saying 500 times more than he needed to that this is the new era and that Cody Rhodes is leading them into this era. So it's gonna be Cody Rhodes.
That's pretty much unanimous. I think this 5 matchup. I think if the Kabuki Warriors if they win the title, or I mean if they lose the title, I'm a winner.
Well, I feel like five matches isn't going to be bad. Well, I mean, you give each match a little more time, and if the matches are good, I don't see a problem with a five or 6 match pay-per-view like that.
Well, that main event's going to be probably 45 minutes.
Right, but also as long as they don't do what they did to the poor Australian crowd, and it's 45 minutes of "come travel to France" advertisements
that would suck.
And hey, here's an advertisement for Peacock Premium for 20 minutes. Sit there and watch.
And Peacock is actually prices are going to go up. Prices are going to go up for Peacock because I watch a YouTube channel that does streaming and stuff like that. Peacock prices are going up if people have Peacock, just to let you know. But also too, does anybody on this panel actually would ever want to go to France?
No.
There's unanimous right there.
Fun
So the 6 of us.
Fun fact: my sister went there in high school, and they treat Americans like dog shit. So you don't really want to go.
Oh.
She got lost in the Louvre, and nobody would help her. They all acted like they didn't know English when they all did. And they were just like, blowing her
that's
off.
terrible.
And she got stuck outside until one of her teachers came back and found her like 3 hours later. She was all by herself.
Well, this is coming from the Facebook hotline here. Maybe, and I'm going to give somebody a guess to see who could guess who said this. Maybe Uncle Howdy returns to. That will take up some time. Who said this? I'm
going to go with Cal-El's mom.
You're absolutely right.
Wow.
That's why he was smiling, because he gave it away. You gave it away, Kyle, when you started smiling.
Yeah,
no,
I did.
I was going to guess myself personally, but
well, that could happen. Do you think that'll happen, guys?
No.
Possibly.
With all the teasers, I think so.
Okay, it could. I don't know if they would do it over in France, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they did
sign.
It'd be wasted.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Well, Roland, they signed Roland because he cut all his independence, so he signed back to the WWE. Because actually, Eric Roland was actually $2,500 plus airfare and hotel, just to put it out there to America. Just saying, little pricey. So that stuff's high priced. I don't know. You got to charge $50 tickets to. I don't know. It's crazy. Matt, thanks for tuning in. Greg Smith, thanks for tuning in on the Facebook. So, okay. Backlash pay-per-view, 5 matches. We'll all be back again to do what's the next pay-per-view? I don't even know. I didn't even know this one was in.
King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia.
Oh God, that'll be 5 o'clock in the morning.
And then you got AEW Double or Nothing.
Oh, no one's watching that.
I'll tell you what.
We did it.
I'll give you the spoiler, Larry. It might be called All or Nothing, but it's just nothing. That's just all it is. It's not all or nothing. It's just they're already giving you a hint.
I will say this: if Jake Roberts was allowed to do the booking and write the story angles, AEW would be way better than WWE.
Yeah.
But that's never going to happen. That's just because I'm old school and Jake still knows what he's talking about. But they won't give him the fucking pen to paper.
Did any of you guys see the sign that somebody was holding up in the crowd at one of the AEW shows? It was a stick figure, and it says, "This is Jack Perry. Neither one of us can draw."
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
oh,
That's great.
That's good.
Lisa says all
I did
X
see that.
all X WWE. That's what she calls it. I just think that AEW was so good when it first started, and then to me it has petered out because like I don't even care anymore. Like I truly don't care.
It's not
FTR is
good.
just an aftermath now. It's not good, and I don't know if it'll get to.
The booking is so highly inconsistent. Yeah, like
It's just fantasy booking. That's all it is.
well, but the other thing is like, a couple of weeks ago, you make a big deal about John Moxley winning the IWGP title, which is fine. It's an important, prestigious title, but you march him out there and he gets this long segment and this match in the main event, and Swerve Strickland, your title holder, your champion, gets a title defense against an underneath guy. He doesn't get to speak. He gets introduced by his manager, Prince Nana.
Terrible.
You're not even backing your own guy.
Well, I think Tony Khan, when he had the draft and he had the neck
Horrible
brace, and he was
now.
kayfabing it with the neck brace, and it just went to it. He does too much coke. I wish he lays off coke.
Yeah, that was Joel Gertner's spared neck brace.
Quit doing the coke. I understand coke is a fat waste loss product, but quit doing it. It's just ridiculous. His dad's like, okay, dude, you're spending this much money. I'm going to give you this much. This is what you get. This is how you spend it. Because they have so much fucking money, they could swim in it. So they could piss away all this shit.
I can't believe he let him go on the NFL draft looking like that. Like,
yeah, the old man don't care. The old man don't care because
you're embarrassing me, kid. Like,
that's why the Jacksonville Jaguars will never fucking win anything. But also, too, old man Khan, if you want to put some money to a company, I know of a company that will take your money in a heartbeat and probably book a little better, I'm sure. So thank you. And we'll just saying. That's all I'm saying. Just putting it out there. I know he's going to be listening to this podcast and be like, hey, Tony, why is this guy in a Macho Man Savage shirt talking shit about us? That'll be great. So okay, we got the Saudi Arabia one, and then maybe AEW if everybody's not sleepy.
I mean, I'll do the picks. I'll gladly.
I know. I mean, I do it just so we get us all on, and then like some other stuff like top movies and stuff. Like Carl's got to watch stuff, science fiction movies to get into the. We'll do a top 10 science fiction.
Well, that
I
I know
already.
Yeah,
that and I know Kazuchika Okada will be wrestling, and I'll get to hear you say that name.
Start practicing, Bubba. That's your assignment for the night. There you go.
That's your assignment,
Bubba. You gave assignments to Kal-El and Larry. Now it's your turn. Go pronounce the name.
I call him the Rainmaker. I can pronounce Rainmaker. The Rainmaker. Mm-hmm. I can pronounce it. So, well, guys, take a shitta, yeah. So I just want to, okay. I got a new poster coming in because yours truly fucked it up. So the new wrestling poster with the logo will be. I thought I had it, but I didn't.
No,
well, no, I don't have it done yet. So, but also too next Wednesday on you have to go to the. Tell them, Shane. Tell them where you have to go to watch this.
You have to go to YouTube. No more Facebook for this.
Well, Facebook on the Steeler Dynasty Facebook you can go to.
Yeah,
but
Steeler
not
Dynasty
my personal
Facebook, but not Bubba's personal Facebook. And like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, I before you came on, I had to do it slowly, and then Chris told me I had to do it again. So I had to do it again.
Yep.
So, just I have I have 2,500 people on my social media on my personal page. Now I don't know half of them, and all of them are a lot of Steeler fans. And you figured that they would jump on, but they do not. So I'm going to have to clean house. I hate to say it. If you're not subscribing to the channel, I'm going to have to clean house one of these days and say adios. But it takes so much time to get people off your social media than it does to put them on. And I hate that. So, but I don't have I have to do this recopy, but this is the show June 23rd. We got all the matches lined up. I want to thank all the sponsors. We're still taking sponsors. I just want to put it out there. If you're listening, you want to sponsor, it went down to this. $50.25 now. All the high spots are already taken, but I'm still taking money up till showtime because, hey, to run a wrestling company, you know what? It's not, this is definitely not a handshake and a fucking hot dog company. I'll tell you that right now. So, but if you guys want to sponsor anybody, you know, just see me and I'm going to do the program and have the program done. Myself and Larry and Tammy, we did the website, which is the hardest thing to do, at www.apwfwrestling.com. You could get tickets. The first and second rows are almost sold out, which is very great in an APWF show. I want to thank all the people that shared the poster, which has never been done before like it is. And also the Indiana Gazette will be doing an article here next week on the return of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation, or I'm not Bad Bubba Brewer, because I'm trying to get all the any avenue I can get to get this show going. We'll also have a huge banner in my yard on 119. So when you're coming and going, when 15,000 cars go by my house and beep when I'm mowing my fucking grass, just stop, look at the website, buy some tickets, and then keep driving. So it'll be out here as soon as we get it. We just ordered it tonight. We're thinking outside the box. We've never done this before, and all the time I've been in wrestling, we never did this before. Hi, Lakin. How are you? She's on the Facebook. So we're thinking outside the box.
Oh, but do you wear Daisy Dukes while you're mowing your lawn?
He does.
No, I wear tank tops, man. No, I get people beep all the time.
But
let's put it this way. I hired Ty Watkins. I hired Ty for $10 an hour, and he mows my grass. But sometimes the grass, when it rains, it grows quick. So I mowed twice this week. So I had my grass cut twice. He mowed it first of the week, and then because I'm going to be honest with you before I get out of here, my neighbors to the left of me haven't mowed their grass in a month, and it looks like shit. Like, I don't know, Kyle, if you drove by my house when you guys are going to family, and I don't know if you know where I live, that house, it's got grass and got furniture and shit out there. Looks like shit, doesn't it? Well, my property value has dropped tremendously because, you know, the hillbillies to the right of me are moving, and they put everything out in their yard, and it's been raining all day, and it's out in their yard for sale or giving it away, and they haven't mowed their grass. Their grass is this high. So it makes my yard look spectacular, but it just, you know, property value, I'm sure the neighborhood has dropped because of the way it is. You know, that's how it is. But if you drive past 119, my house, you will see the thing. And like I said, this road is one of the most populated roads in all of Pennsylvania. There's probably 10,000 cars that go by my house in a day. So if 10 people, by the grace of God, see that sign and order tickets, well, we're ahead of the game. So, and I want to thank Chris for all his work, Shane for all your work, Kal-El, thanks for sharing stuff, and Larry, thanks for doing your videos and all that stuff. Now, if you guys, that are listening, you haven't got your tickets, please do buy them. They're going to go quick. It's $25 the first two rows, $20 on the floor, and it's $15 in the grandstands. And one more thing before I get out of here, because I have so much stuff I want to put on. I have like 35 stuff that I have like on here I got to clear out. But I wanted to put this out for people that like to do autographs. It's the first ever meet and greet. I've never done a meet and greet ever. When I was running a company or whatever, I've never done this before. But we have EC3 with his picture of him screaming that Larry did. We're going to have the meet and greet at 2 p.m. He's probably going to do a half hour. And he sent me like 15 different variations of 8x10s. So I'll have to make copies for what I think is the best. And, you could be talking to him because that's probably the only time you're going to get an autograph and be able to talk to him, because after the match, he's probably rolling out like everybody will.
Yep.
We're going to have a brief intermission. We have 8 matches, I believe.
9 if I'm not mistaken.
9.
Yeah, nine matches. We will have an intermission, and we're going to try to, and it hasn't been done since 2010. So, and we also are back August 24th and October 26th with our big Halloween bash at our new place after this, the Castle facility in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, that I'm very proud to be associated with Tony and the guys from Johnstown. And thanks to Larry, we are ready to go. So I don't know what that means. We'll be in that high grass. No thanks. Oh, the grass. Yeah. Hopefully they mow it, Lakin. I hope. So I want to say one more thing. And I know I want to give all the shout out to all the sponsors, as I do, all the sponsors that have donated to the APWF show Revolution, One Berg, Club Sandwich, Wallback Insurance, AHT, and 15701 is the sponsor of the main event. Alley Cat Beverage, Optimal Heights, if you need physical therapy. I know somebody that'll get you in great shape and get you right in out of rehab and right back to your job. I know that person quite well. And Shadco and PPJs will be opening up his store in June. And Yucatan Tanning Salon, Bunker Club. And if you need insurance, see Shane Brandenburg at Aflac and Frank Morano for donating with the Break All Productions, because they do The Walking Dead and they've done some horror movies. And Frank was an original APWF alumni, and I appreciate the support. And State Farm, my State Farm agent, Dave Smith. He does my car insurance and my house. And Stronghold Training Center from Rise Wrestling. Thank you all for sponsoring the return of the APWF. I truly support it. It is, pretty good. Boothie, thanks for tuning in. I mean, it's not like it's a Leo K paycheck, but hey, I mean, if Leo K is listening and he wants to write a $15,000 check, I'll take that too. So, or 7 or 5. We take all kind of sponsorship, people. If you're listening, you have a company that you want to sponsor. We got the low tier right now, right here, 5025. I'll put you in the program. I'll give you shouts out on both podcasts, and I'll put you in the program. So, guys, do you have anything you want to promote before you get out of here, Mr. World Beater Chris Coleman? Kal-El, where'd he go now? God,
disappeared.
Okay, there he is.
So May 18th, Altoona, Juniata Civics Association building. James Ellsworth, former WWE superstar, is going to be in the house.
Right,
I'm going to be wrestling undefeated rookie sensation Gerard Garrett.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
I'll be defending my world heavyweight title against 58-0 Gerard Garrett. Impressive record, impressive young
Goldberg?
man. But
is he Goldberg?
No, he's not. He's not quite Goldberg.
Okay, 58-1 then after that.
An impressive young man, but all streaks must end, and so too shall his.
Send him to Painville, USA. It's a bad place to be. So, okay, well, that's awesome. Thank you, Chris, for defending your title and kicking ass like always. And Rich Smoke, do you have anything that you would like to promote before we get out of here?
Just same as always, NFL Elite Banner live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We talk all 32 teams, not just Pittsburgh. So by no means are we stealing any viewers from anybody. I got a comment the other day that said, "Does Bubba know that you do this?" So yes, Bubba is well aware that I do this. He was kind of the one for the last 2 years busting my balls every week, telling me to do this. But no, so all jokes aside, live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Me and Freight Train. When Freight Train's able to make it, he has a new job, so it's been chaos. But got some fun guests coming up soon, so it should be a good time. And
Awesome.
shout out to Shane, by the way, for coming on last night and saving the day when Frank couldn't make it. And I was with Danny, who knows nothing about football. So kudos, Shane.
Yeah, you covered that very well because I watched it with you and Danny, and then Shane jumped on. It was good. So Shane's like he's like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah,
That's what he's a Swiss Army knife.
Down the corkscrew part.
Yeah. Okay, Kal-El, do you have anything you would like to yeah. Would you like to promote something there, Kiddaroo, besides was that your dog barking?
That was not mine.
Oh, okay.
that must have been Rich.
that was my 3. Sorry.
So yeah, buckle to buckle. I got my notebook here. I wrote down a bunch of ideas for shows, and those will be out soon. Some different like lists and stuff like that. So yeah.
And everybody can subscribe on YouTube to your channel?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Subscribe to his channel, everybody, if you like wrestling. He knows his wrestling. He's a WWE connoisseur. That's why he's the anchor of all these pay-per-views. We'll see if he's undefeated this time too. I'm pretty sure if tag team if the Destiny's Child wins, you'll go undefeated.
Chris is confident in that women's tag match.
I
got
to be confident in. Yeah, I got to catch up with you somehow.
I do too, because I'm way behind. I'm so far behind I can't even see daylight. So, hey, speaking of not seeing daylight, hey, Mark Coy's in the house. Mark's a former Marion Center alumni. He saw a lot of daylight, and it's good that he. I would love to have Burns on. If Burns was on and Coy was on, Coy could think of like 17 things, and Burns could come up with like one, and he would shatter Burns. And I know Burns is done because Kal-El sent him packing, because ever since Kal-El said something about that, he hasn't been on since. Way to go, kid. You sent Burns packing.
He went to go watch
Nickelodeon. Well, yeah. Burns is a kid at heart. So.
He's hanging out with Snyder right now.
He wants to hang. Yeah. He wants to watch Dora the Explorer. So, hey, Mark, thanks for tuning in.
Your new nickname's Candlebox.
I don't know what that means. I don't watch
Far
Nickelodeon.
Behind.
I have no idea. Oh,
you don't remember the rock group Candlebox?
Yeah, I got it.
Their number one hit was Far Behind.
I'm 53 years old, man.
Holy
I have
shit,
no idea.
You're talking about me not watching fucking.
I was talking about the Fall Guy.
Christ.
I was talking about Lee Majors tonight. I was talking about the original A-Team. I was talking about the original Planet of the Apes. I had to show my old pulp culture knowledge, and yeah. I don't know any of this new shit.
Shane's
so
the
I
only
don't
one
know.
that got that.
Well,
I did. I'm a pop culture whore.
I'm sorry. Well, you are. You got me beat right now.
Yeah.
But speaking of being a pop culture whore, Shane, what do you got to plug?
I enjoyed being on Rich's show. My show is on Thursdays at 7, so I don't compete with Rich, and so I can be on a show on occasion. I also am on a West Virginia show on Fridays at 8 and on Mondays at 7 or 8, depending on what the schedule is. So you can catch me on Bubba's show, Steelers Dynasty podcast, on Wednesday at 9.
And you have to subscribe to YouTube and the Steeler Dynasty podcast Facebook page to hear all my Steeler stuff, not my personal page anymore. I'm trying to convert it.
Rumors, you can't see Bubba or me on OnlyFans. I know that, but we just YouTube.
Well, we were talking about here at the house to front a company. We might have to do some crazy things.
Yeah, I saw that ad.
I don't know.
For the wieners.
Yeah. Well, that's Burns's. That was a Burns sponsored material. And as long as he pays, he could be a proud sponsor because he doesn't have any buns. So what are you going to do? So, okay. Larry, do you have anything? Yeah. Larry, you got anything you like to promote, sir?
Yeah, just Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk on Facebook and YouTube. That's it. Right. You can see the shitheads. We are starting to interview some of the guys that are going to be on the APWF show.
Well, I appreciate. Just wear a lucha mask on OnlyFans and nobody will know you. Lisa, if I wore a lucha mask, everybody would know me. And I'm not doing that. Not at all. My job is whatever I do for a living to pay my bills would be frowned upon tremendously.
Especially
You can make more money in OF though, man. You wouldn't need that job anymore.
Oh, I don't know. I'm getting a
Would
raise
you
here
know,
soon.
Rich? Have you done that?
No, but there's a girl I went to high school with who's living pretty large right now. That's all she does is post herself online all day, which I didn't know until yesterday. But apparently the girl makes a ton of cash.
What's her name?
Yeah, Rich, but when you're bow-legged,
I am not here to promote a girl I went to high school who I couldn't fucking stand. She was one of those two, goody two shoes type girls too.
Oh, goody two shoes. She was a snob in school, but now she's taking off for everybody for every dollar.
She's a snob for the knob now.
We'll talk in a green room. I'll get a name. I'll get a name, people, for everybody. So, hey, this is, like I said, apwfwrestling.com. Please, order some tickets, come to the show, and it should be a good one. It's the first time I've done this in a while. It's an LLC now. It's a legit business. So it is what it is. But, hey, guys, thanks for coming on like always and trying to be as entertaining and trying to help me out because sometimes I F up all the time. So I appreciate all you guys coming on like always. I love this podcasting network community here. It's pretty cool. So absolutely. I appreciate it. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Please hit like and subscribe to everybody's shows that's on this panel. They're entertaining. All you got to do is press that button, click. It doesn't take that. It's easier to click one of these buttons to subscribe to these channels than it is to turn on a light. Seriously, it's not that hard, people. So, okay, people, hit like and subscribe to all my stuff and buy some tickets to the APWF. Okay, everybody, thank you. Have a great weekend. Don't drink and drive. And if you go get free comic book day, get me some comic books and stack them at my house because I have to work tomorrow. And may the 4th be with you, motherfuckers. How's that?
And don't purchase insurance from State Farm. Fuck State Farm.
Whoa!
Dave, you didn't hear that. Okay, good night, everybody.